Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to review the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. So the Redmi Note 3 was announced back in November last year in China, and the first device which was announced was the Helio X10 powered device with 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage, and it also has a 5.5 inch Full HD display, a 4000 mAh battery, and MIUI 7 along with Android 5.0 Lollipop. It has a custom UI, and there is a 13 megapixel rear camera, dual tone LED flash, and fingerprint scanner, metallic body, and a 5 megapixel front facing camera. So this is an upgraded version of the Redmi Note 2, which was again announced back in August last year. Now the variant which is coming to India is not this variant. This is the Helio X10 powered variant. That's the Snapdragon 650 hexa-core processor, and we are not sure about the RAM coming on the Indian variant. So the right now which we have is Redmi Note 3 with Helio X10 octa-core chipset with 3 gigs of RAM. Now let's go into the detailed aspects about the review. So first step, let's see the design and build quality. So design and build is one of the major changes to the Redmi Note 3 when compared to the Redmi Note 2. So the Redmi Note 2 was pretty slim and stylish body, but it was a plastic finishing. Now we have the all metal Redmi Note 3. So you can see here Xiaomi has done some decent designing. You can see the curved edges on all the sides, which gives a decent feel all around. It may not be the best looking device out there, but it definitely is a good looking device with a great build quality. You can see the metallic finishing also looks premium. It's kind of matte finishing. You can see there is a chamfered edges over the camera and the fingerprint scanner, and everything neatly organized. We have the Mi logo, the speaker unit at the bottom, the micro USB charging slot at the bottom, the 3.5mm audio jack. You have the IR blaster on the top as well. The power and volume keys are on the right side, the SIM tray on the left side. So this device comes with 32 gigs of internal storage, and there is no expandable storage. We have this dual SIM card with 4G LTE. So all in all, in the design and build quality, it definitely looks like a decent offering, and is pretty good to hold as well. In the usability aspect, this device is also pretty good. It's not really heavy, it's a lightweight device, but having said that, this curved edges also gives a bit of slippery nature to this device. So unless you hold the device properly, there are chances that it might just slip out of the hand because of this slippery nature. But all in all, we would say it's a well built device and definitely an upgrade over the Redmi Note 2. Now talking about the display, this again comes with a 5.5 inch Full HD display. That's in 1920 by 1080p display with 401 pixels per inch, and the display is the same as that we found on the Redmi Note 2. But now Xiaomi has given a sunlight display to this panel, and that's the one which we found on the Xiaomi Mi 4i, which adapts to the light conditions and changes the display colors and other aspects accordingly. So sunlight display is available on this device, so that's again a slight improvement over the Redmi Note 2. But having said that, Xiaomi does not specify there is any protection offered on this display. There is no clear information on that. There is definitely no Corning Gorilla Glass available on this display, but some of the forums do suggest it does have this Dragon Trail glass, but that's not confirmed. So that's one disappointing aspect. Apart from that, you can see the display looks quite good. It's vivid, colorful, and the sharpness levels are also quite good. The touch response is really impressive. It's pretty smooth, unlike the Honor 5X where it was kind of sticky in nature. The Redmi Note 3 is really good in terms of the display quality. The viewing angles are also really good. So all in all, the display on the Redmi Note 3 is pretty good when you compare with the competition. Now let's move on to the software and performance aspect. Now software, this device runs on MIUI 7. So if you have been using a Xiaomi device, you might be already knowing that Xiaomi concentrates more on the MIUI version rather than the Android version. So this comes with Android 5.0 Lollipop, which is kind of outdated version. Right now we have the Android 6.0, and even if it is running Lollipop, it should have been running Android 5.1.1 Lollipop, and this has slightly outdated 5.0 Lollipop. Now if you talk about the MIUI, you can see this has custom notifications and quick toggles, even multiple home screens are there. If you have been using MIUI devices, you might be familiar with this UI. We have this and customized settings panel, additional options like child mode is included. There is also light mode. Then we have this fingerprint scanner also included. We'll talk about that later. Then another option is the themes. We have lots of themes to choose from. There are tons of themes to download. You can customize every bit of the device, which includes icons, wallpapers, boot animation, sounds, lock screen, and lot more. So that's one of the highly configurable aspects about this device. You can download themes, and a lot of tools are also included, like the recorder, calculator, we have compass, then a scanner is also there. Then we have the security app, which provides cleaner data usage, and block list is also included. We have this battery option, virus scanner, and a lot of permissions are also included. So this security app is also pretty useful. So all in all, it's a feature rich UI, but if you're looking for stock like experience, you'll be disappointed. This has a completely different UI. So if you have been using MIUI phones, you might be already knowing that. If you're new to this ecosystem, then you should be knowing that this device completely has a different UI, and there's no resemblance to the stock experience. So that's the UI and software. Now talking about the performance, this runs on this MediaTek Helio X10 octa-core chipset, which is a really powerful chipset in the mid-range category. It's a flagship chipset for it was a flagship chipset for MediaTek, and now this comes with the Helio X10 clocked at 2 GHz with 2 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. Now the performance is really good on this device, no lag whatsoever. Multitasking is also implemented pretty well. Overall, if you use this device on a daily basis, you don't feel any issues or lag, and the gaming performance also was quite good. We tested with graphic intensive games, and we already uploaded the gaming performance of this device. You can also check out our YouTube channel for more detailed gaming review of the Redmi Note 3. So all in all, we would say this device performs pretty well. The heating is also considerably lower, no major issues in that aspect. This has 4G LTE and dual SIM card support as well. But the only disappointing aspect with the Helio X10 version is that there is no expandable storage. It comes with 32 gigs of internal storage, and you have to live with that. So that's one disappointing aspect. Apart from that, call quality was quite good. The speaker performance is pretty average, and overall we would say software and performance is quite good on this device. So there wasn't much of a complaint using this device, and it was really responsive. So that was the software and performance aspect. Now let's move on to the camera. So traditionally, most of the Xiaomi devices have been known for really good camera, be it the Xiaomi's Mi 4, Mi 4i, the Redmi Note 2, the Redmi 2, Redmi 2 Prime. All these devices have pretty good cameras in this price point, and considering that aspect, this device also comes with a 13 megapixel rear camera, dual tone LED flash. So and you also have a front facing camera. Now if you look at the camera interface, this is well known interface of Xiaomi. We have a lot of filters. We have options like panorama, manual mode, gradient, beautify, and scene modes are there. So it's a feature rich interface, and does come with a decent amount of options. Now talking about the camera performance of the Redmi Note 3, this is where we are quite disappointed. The camera on the Redmi Note 3 was not really that great, and the dynamic range of this device was not good. The camera performance was decent in the sense that the sharpness levels and the overall clarity was quite good, but the device lacks in the colors, and colors doesn't look really punchy, and they're covered quite dull for a device from Xiaomi. So we expected the camera to be a lot more better than the Redmi Note 2. In fact, we would say it's not even up to the mark of the Redmi Note 2, and quite disappointing in that aspect. The full HD video recording also was not really that great, and the front facing selfie camera was decent for selfie sharings. So that's the camera aspect. So we are quite disappointed with the overall performance of the camera on this device. We are hoping that Xiaomi would release a software upgrade to fix the camera issues. Now let's move on to the battery performance. So this phone comes with a 4000 milliamp hour capacity. That's one really good implementation on the Redmi Note 3 for this slim form factor. Xiaomi has made a 4000 capacity battery, and that's something really good. Now the battery performance was really good. We can easily get more than a day with this 4000 milliamp hour capacity, and if you're a moderate user, you can get at least 1.5 days of usage with this device. So now we have talked about almost all aspects about this device. So this device now retails for around 13 to 14k if you buy from Chinese e-commerce sites. It's not available in India. The version coming to India will be the Snapdragon 650 variant. We are not sure about the pricing. It will be known in a couple of days time. So as of now, if you want to order this device, you need to go to the Chinese e-commerce sites and order it. But we would suggest you to wait for the Indian release since that would also be priced competitively. Now, so overall, what do we feel about the Redmi Note 3? So the Redmi Note 3 is a good upgrade over the Redmi Note 2. I mean, it comes with a metallic finishing, good display, and really good performance with 3 gigs of RAM and really great battery life, which has this 4000 milliampere capacity. So that's one good thing, and this is also one of the first devices from Xiaomi to support a fingerprint scanner. The fingerprint scanner really works well. You can add multiple fingerprints, and the unlocking is really fast, and we already done a video on how to unlock the device, or rather set up a fingerprint scanner on this device. You can also check out that. So fingerprint scanner on this device is really fast and performing and comparable to the competition. So these are some of the aspects which are really good on the Redmi Note 3. But having said that, the disappointing aspect is the camera. We expected a better camera from Xiaomi, considering that their devices have been known for great camera experience. So that's one area where the Redmi Note 3 fails to impress, and we are hoping that this would be fixed by the company. So that is a detailed review of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.